Hey, Bobblefans, it's me, your friendly neighborhood game master, Paul Reaume. I want to welcome you back and invite you in to grab a seat, stay a while. Let's have a little chit chat before we get into the thick of things. To start things off, we wanted to thank you because our podcast has finally managed to cross that 300 play threshold. So, if each play was an experience point in game terms, then our podcast would have now reached level 3. So thank you for helping us reach level 3. About 300 more plays and we'll reach level 4. So here's to that. We are now available on Spotify, obviously, but we're also on Google, Apple Podcasts, Podcast Addict, Podchaser, Listen Notes, and all kinds of other platforms. We have listeners in Canada, the US, the UK, even Australia, and many other places. We're growing, and we thank you for it, and we're going to keep pushing forward, and we have some plans on how to do so. We started up a Zazzle store, so look us up on zazzle.ca. We've got all kinds of fun things going on there and lots of new designs going up all the time. We've got bobblehead merchandise. We have shirts, stickers, badges, and a hat. That's right, I said it. We have a hat. And I'm doing more designs all the time with your favorite characters, so definitely check that out because all the proceeds that we take from any of that merchandise, we're going to put it back into the show to improve the equipment that we're having to hopefully make a better show for you. And we need your help for it. So definitely check that out and show your support that way. If you can't do that, then you can show your support as well just by your interaction. If you're on Spotify, if you're listening to us that way, we do a poll on every episode. We have questions on every episode just to get your feedback, see what you think about that show, or what you would have done differently than the characters. You can also join in on our social media forums. We are on Reddit. We're also on Facebook, so you can check out our group there and chime in on any of the conversations, as well as checking out all the artwork that we post. But we'd love to hear from you, and the best way that we can grow is to grow in a way that makes sense to you, in a way that you'll enjoy. And that's it. That's what I've got. So let's get back to the show. When we left the group, Glitch was pretty adamant on confronting someone at the mayor's office about the 2 Brahmin he liberated from the raiders' bunker. I already know how that turns out, but you're going to have to listen in to find out. So eventually things start shutting down. The stores start shutting down and everything. Ever since you guys left the weaponry place, or shortly thereafter, you've gotten the feeling that you've been watched.
I would expect so. They just watched me buy a flamer.
Yeah, right, and sell a bunch of drugs while you guys are going back and forth between the shops. Eventually, you guys kind of come together again as the only people that really know anybody. Everybody else is kind of going back to their own places. They're shutting down shop. All the activity's starting to die down as it's getting right into late nighttime. But as everybody starts kind of dissipating and leaving the common area, that feeling that somebody's watching you has not gone away. And you do notice, Duncan, somebody standing off to the side by one of the, I guess it's like a makeshift alley. Like it's made in the middle of baseball diamonds. Like in one of the narrow walkways, you can see kind of a shadowy figure watching you guys intently.
Oi! What you doing over there? You're being weird. Come over here.
Wow, he talked first and flamed later.
So the guy takes me, kind of looks around, like beside him, like you're talking to anybody else around him. He's up against the wall. There's nobody else around him. So he comes up to you.
I thought he was staying in the corner. I was gonna.
No. He comes up. Wow,
okay,
that
okay.
escalated fast.
No, I thought he was staying in the corner. I was
just
gonna
really
threaten
want
him.
to use this flavor.
I thought.
Yeah. No, he does. He just does like look around, like me type of thing. And then he comes up and he's like Dave Chappelle, kind of like, hey, you guys got to do that, like wiping his nose and everything. He comes up. He's like, hey, how can I help you?
You hire something?
Hi, I mean, man, I am high on life. Life is good. Life is good. You know what I mean? My brother. You right? My brother. Maybe later. Fist bump later. Fist bump later.
I just bought this thing. It shoots flames. Get to the point. What the hell's going on?
That's some hot stuff, man.
Yeah,
See what I did there?
yeah,
That's
yeah,
some really hot stuff.
You're gonna find out real quick.
I think you and I think we're similar wavelength. You know what I mean, man? Like,
I don't know about that one, Chief.
Because I know, like, people talk Diamond City. Everybody's talking, and I know you got that thing, and you managed to you were actually selling. You were selling some stuff in order to get what you needed to buy that.
What do you know about that?
I got yours. Do you
have a mouth too?
Whisper Nate.
You got a mouth?
You guys gonna kiss?
Whisper Network, and I hear things, and I'm just saying you're either wheeling or you're dealing. So
which one are you doing?
Is this where we pretend you try to jump us?
And I'm just wondering, like you're selling goods here in Diamond City. I've got ins in different places, so I just want to know if you're buying or you're selling or you're both or you're looking for a deal, because I know people in other areas that maybe you can make some good deals on some stuff if you're moving some materials, some supplies, some goods.
Can I burn things?
And people burning things all over the place. There's war everywhere. People are fighting.
Tell me where. Tell me what I can do.
Okay, so I'm just saying that I run a little business. I run a little business out of Good Neighbor. It's not too far from here, but I do run some business out of there. And Hancock, he's got me running some lines here and there, see where else we can bring money back to Good Neighbor. And I just see you selling some goods here in Diamond City. I'm thinking maybe I don't have to make this trek, come all the way here if you're already here. Maybe you and Hancock do some business, you guys talk, and then I can just worry about other places. Because I've been running all over. I've been going to that Big Top, and I was just at the monastery. And
listen, pal, slow down. I have no idea what the hell you're talking about. You see this right here? This vault jumpsuit I'm wearing? I've been out in the real world for like 2 days, dude. I don't know what Good Neighbor is. I don't know who the Hancock is. I just bought this flamer. I want to burn some shit, man.
Okay, well, I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna tell. My name's Tripper. I'm Duncan. I got some business to do. Okay, I got people waiting. I'm a very popular guy. That's why I'm reaching out to you. But I see you got some friends. Yeah. You got some friends here too. Friends are good. Glows. Friends in low places. That guy's glows. That's some crazy shit. Yeah. That's some crazy shit. You're dealing with a psycho. That guy's glowing. That guy's he's got to have his face blown off,
and a robot dog.
And a robot dog, man. I'm just thinking, you guys got some shit going on. Maybe we do some stuff. So maybe you talk to your friends, and I'm just saying that I'm running some business at a Good Neighbor. Good Neighbor have been running some chems. They like, that's how they're moving the money. And Hancock can help you out with that. McMinster, they've got there's a monastery over there, and they got some other problems. And I'm into my chems, and this is what I'm dealing with, so I'm working on that. So, but I will tell you that while I was out there, if you're just looking for caps, maybe the people out of Beckminster, maybe they can help you out too. So just whichever side of the deal you're working on, whatever you're trying to wheel and deal, you want the chems, maybe Good Neighbor's the place to go. You want some caps, maybe the people in Beckminster just look like they're in need, if you know what I'm saying. Fist bump? Yeah, we got fist bump. Hey, we got fist bump. You guys too. Okay, maybe later. That's fine. I gotta go. I got people waiting on Tripper. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. All right. And Tripper disappears back into the bumps into the wall before he goes, and then he realizes he's supposed to go that.
That was a stand-up man.
Let him go. I was gonna attempt to pickpocket him while he was busy talking with Duncan.
No, we have to let him go. He has to meet up with his sister, Stripper. She's getting her kids up for school. It's like 4 a.m.
She's trying to support the kids.
I'm not sure if you guys overheard what just happened there, but that was a stand-up man right there, and he wants us to go to, I think he said Westminster or
a crackhead.
A good friend, and he wants to do business with us. So I suggest we do that. He said I could burn things, so that's all I need to
burn things too. That was the important part of the conversation.
First things first, I gotta see a man about a Brahmin.
We're stuck on the Brahmin. Gotcha. Dig it.
Those are my Brahmin.
I will head with the metal man. Hawking poison to unsuspecting people does not seem like a noble cause.
Okay, so you'll have to wait for the morning for the Brahmin.
Mm-hmm. I assume the mayor's office isn't open yet.
Right.
But I have the patience of a saint, and you don't need to sleep. We just hit the 8-hour button where we stand there and everything goes around us.
Okay, so I assume you guys just make your way back to wherever your lodgings are for the night.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I siphon through people's garbage as I walk by.
He's the king.
All right. Okay, we're gonna do a couple things. We're gonna drop extra seeds of stuff. So first we'll do a perception and survival test.
Good beats.
Just to see how many successes you have.
I'll re-roll that because I don't want to find out what's going to happen here.
Turns out a raccoon just comes out and eats your nose off.
You don't.
That's not what I was looking for at all.
I also thought about following the junkie down a dark alley.
No,
No one's
Nothing
around.
is trash.
You find 2 pieces of junk.
Oh.
Yeah,
Is
2
that-
pieces of junk.
Is that stuff that you like scrap?
Yeah, you'll have to scrap it down into.
Guess who
spend
picked up
time to break it
scrapper?
down, right? So it's like maybe you found this little toy car and you bust apart that toy car and you find this little like aluminum rod on the inside. You're like, that's some good shit right there.
Oh yeah.
And so you'll break it apart and find what you
Good
can
shit,
use
bro.
out of it.
Did
Also do a perception and speech test.
Oh boy. Oh, I actually succeeded.
There you go.
Once.
And you succeeded in that, and that's why you didn't do too well in the search, because while you were searching, you were listening.
Ooh.
Right? You were listening. You can hear people inside the little shacks that they're, they're shutting down their shops. They're getting settled into bed, and you can take from what you've overheard that the general commoners are disgruntled here in Diamond City, as it seems like supplies haven't been going where they think they should, and the security force just seems like assholes. Like it's just really overpowered and taking it way too far, and it's not helping everybody. So that's the general tone in Diamond City. All right, so morning come.
Do we heal?
Yeah, you guys are well rested.
So plus 2 HP for well rested?
Yes, yeah, you guys are just fine. Like you guys have cots. to
I'm
sleep
still
on.
irradiated,
You're-
though.
You are still radiated.
Question for you. I just realized that my gas mask is a +1 to radiation resistance.
Oh, you took 2.
It didn't matter. It was
There's
no
enough
matter
to
what.
make
Okay.
that, with all things considered, you were taking radiation damage. Yeah. It was a really bad storm.
You should
Or
put
But
them
I
Actually-
also wanted to give things like a little bit of ouch, but a little bit of that's kind of nice.
Yeah.
Like Vaseline and iron filings. Okay, I'm the only one. That's fine. But so you take a don't judge me. Yeah. So you guys enter the mayor's office. When you get there, there's the initial kind of receiving area, the receptionist area. There's a young lady working at the counter. She's got kind of blondish bob cut hair. I'm literally drawing bobbleheads of every single character.
Oh, that's
that you guys come
the
across.
receptionist. Yeah.
Yes, Geneva. I looked them up. I'm gonna be consistent because Thom will call me on this shit. So the lady's working at the desk when you come in. She's startled as soon as you come in, so almost as though your reputation precedes you. She kind of says, "Hi, how can I help you, gentlemen?"
This man has been wronged, and we must speak with Mayor McDonut at once.
I was gonna try to flirt with her and then wink, but using the eye that doesn't wink.
Robbed, I don't understand. Should we contact the city guard?
No, he has
Captain
been
Kronk?
he has been wronged, not
Wronged.
robbed, woman. This man is owed, and he has not been paid. Tell him, her, them.
We're just here to inquire as to the status of our Brahmin. We brought the supplies back. They were strapped to our pack Brahmins, and you took the supplies, but you also seem to have taken our Brahmin with the supplies, and we would like our Brahmin back, please.
Brahmin are the creatures of Adam.
She starts ruffling through her papers right away. She's like, I don't see anything listed here about.
Heck no,
Brahmin.
we won't go.
I've got no notes on Brahmin. I'm sorry.
Who would we speak to?
He has no notes.
Well, It was the city guard, I believe, that brought everybody in, and they would have taken all the supplies and sent it where it needed to be. So I would assume that would be Captain Kronk and the city guard.
Nice. Should have just talked to them when we were there.
We came all the way up that very slow lift for nothing. Back down we go.
Yep.
Would you like to hit the button?
Yes.
Simple pleasures. The elevator music's playing.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. You're heading back to Kronk now?
Back to
Like,
Kronk.
no, I'm literally pretty fixed. Sweet. All right. I like where this is going. So I'm going to do him quickly while you guys are heading back down to Kronk. Did you do your scrapping?
I did.
Oh, okay. All right. Good stuff. So
I'll head over to the mayor's.
You're going to head to the mayor's. All right. So perfect. So you, as Duncan, you are approaching that like window cleaner's jack, the lift that they go up and down with. You approach that, and just as it's coming down, and they are on it is Glitch and Quintilius.
Oh, hey guys.
Hey,
How's it hanging?
Good. What's going on?
Burning Man.
Yeah, still
me.
looking into our little Brahmin situation. Try to give us the runaround, but we'll get them.
What Brahmin situation?
You know, there's those pack Brahmin that we brought all the supplies back with. Those are our Brahmin.
Oh, what about them?
We're gonna get them.
Oh, we get to keep them?
Yes. Well,
Be
yes.
like steak.
Yeah. Living steak.
All right, so the group of you will make your way to
Downtown. Walk fast.
yes, to the lockers. To the lockers.
I will not go to the lockers.
You're not gonna
I
go.
have PTSD.
PTSD.
So maybe you stop before you get in.
Yeah. I start shaking.
Which is fine because as you approach the lockers, because you got to go in, right? Like you're in the outside, you got to go in and down a little bit. But right outside, even as you come close, you can't quite see it yet because the crowds and market's in full activity right now. You can hear Brahmin like there's something going on even above the crowd. The crowd doesn't care. But as you push through and you get to where you would be entering to approach the lockers, you can see a group of the guards wrestling a Brahmin, trying to hold her down. They got the reins. They're pulling it down. There's one, and they've
already eaten the other one, haven't they? I was afraid of this.
We think so similarly, Robbie. And here they are. They're trying to hold down the other one. And this one's putting up a fight.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. That's the scene that you're entering.
So I'm gonna run in and yell, "Unhand my steed!"
They pay no attention to you.
Uh-oh. Well, then
I pull out my machete. It glows. Unhand the beast.
I also pull out a baseball grenade and just hold it in front of me.
Like Leia in Return of the Jedi.
Okay, so Quintilius, we're gonna do a speech plus melee weapon.
Speech and melee weapon. So you're gonna have me do 2 skills.
Sorry, charisma and melee weapon.
Okay.
Because you're intimidating them with your weapon,
Yeah.
not so much with your speaking skills.
Yeah.
And then Glitch is going to assist because
He's holding up.
right? So you're going to get 1 die for the assist
Nice.
on this one, and it'll be speech and explosives.
Nice.
Right,
That's
but he has to
tagged.
get a success first. Right? Difficulty is 3.
That is that's a critical success.
Nice.
I have it as a tag, and it's 3.
Nice.
So I
you
got
have
2
so far,
successes.
so you need 1, and you guys pull this
Alright.
off. That'll be
It's a
extra
4.
extra
Yes!
effort.
Intimidation.
Nice. So Glitch and Quintilius, so you pulled off a difficulty 3.
I think I need a bow staff.
So they were kind of ignoring you before, but I mean, go figure. You pull out a glowing machete and people start paying attention to you. Classic. And they're like, whoa, hey, guy, listen. I mean, we're just like, we'll share. We're just gonna like, this is some good meat here, man. It's just a Brahmin. What's the problem? And as they're speaking, so there was like 4 people there wrestling the Brahmin. A 5th one comes out holding a machete, and he's kind of like cleaning it off. Like, this was the guy that was going to do the thing. They were just waiting for him to show up. So we'll share, man. It's fine. There's tons of meat to go around. You don't gotta start waving your glowing swords around or anything.
That's not meat. That's our pet Brahmin.
That is not your creature.
Because times are tough, man. Like, listen, there's a shortage of food. I don't know if you heard. Winter is coming.
You release that Brahmin, or you
food.
will be on the menu.
There's not enough food for everybody. And this is a lot of
2 birds with 1 stone if your head falls.
Yeah, I was like, we could always make a few less mouths to feed if you insist on bringing harm to our Brahmin friend.
Sweet. Let's do this test again.
Do you want to take the lead, or do you want me to?
I don't know.
My skill in total is 7, but my tag is 3. I assume we're still doing.
We're roughly the same then.
Yeah, we're just gonna see how this explodes.
Well, I have a lot of luck points to re-roll.
Yeah, do that.
That is 3 successes.
Wow.
That's a critical success and a success.
And then I rolled a 3, so I also got 2 more successes. if I'm still using explosive as the if it's still a charisma explosives, because explosives is tagged at 3.
If I wanted to intimidate by holding my flamer.
Yeah.
What test would that be?
I would do another
big gun.
He's just in the background with his flamer going.
There's my big gun.
Flamer's a big gun.
I don't get it.
Oh, what a critical fail, and he ruined it.
You're trying to pull your gun out, but it's new. You haven't gotten like that quick flourish, like worked out quite like. So it's I forgot. I got to unclip the belt here, and then I can pull it forward. But I mean, you got a baseball grenade in your hand. You got a glowing freaking sword and a booming voice. So you can see the guys that are working with the Brahmin. They are really not having much of it. But the guy that came up with the sword is actually like, whoa, hey guys! I think I heard about them already. I don't think you want to mess with the glowing guy. So he kind of pushes them back aside. Everybody dies down a little bit. He's holding his knife, like still keeping guard with you. But what is it that you guys want exactly? Because this, as far as we were told, we're under explicit orders from the captain of the guard. Like, this is to go in the meat reserves for the settlement. I don't know anything about what you're saying about your Brahmin, my Brahmin. This is Diamond City's Brahmin, as far as I know.
That is a definite falsehood. That was our Brahmin that we used to transport your stolen goods back to your city for you, out of the kindness of our hearts, and you repay us by slaughtering the poor beasts.
Well, I mean, you returned supplies. I just assumed that that was part of the supplies. It's like, hey, bonus. You know, the surprise at the bottom of the cereal box. You know what I mean? The Brahmin's that extra surprise.
I'll tell you what, you
take your Dakota ring and give us our Brahmin.
Yeah, you give us back our Brahmin, and we'll forget this whole incident ever happened. We'll even let you keep the meat from the first one.
I will not kill you, but you will fall.
All right, last test. This time it's going to be you, Thom. You're going to be witty at the end.
Just had to get the last
Throw that last statement in.
Sure did. That is 1 success, and I will luck it to re-roll.
Intimidating again?
Yeah.
Yeah,
but he's making me do it alone.
Oh, gotcha.
No hype man this time.
That is not a success.
You can hype.
That is 1 success.
Yeah, hype man. 9, 6, and 3. It's a 9.
That's 2 successes.
Oh, it's just 1 success.
No, but
I
have
have
together.
Go ahead there, Mr. Duncan. You get
I got the flamer
flamer unlatched. It's still like you're fighting with the thing. Like, this is the moment.
I did it.
You did it?
I did
man, I was seriously gonna slit the Brahmin's throat. 3 successes. I don't care. It's happening. Yeah. And and the guy pulls up the knife. You're like, no, I'm sorry. And then you pull up the flamer. It's like, whoa. Okay.
I can escalate this much farther.
Never mind. The guy puts in the guys. Maybe someone's a little mistaken. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna go back and speak to the captain. And you, Jimmy. And he points to the youngest guy in the crew. You stay here and just make sure nothing crazy happens. And so the guy takes off with the other 3 guards with him. And Jimmy is left all by himself, the smallest of the guards, with you and Brahmin. Oh.
Excellent work today, Jimmy. And I'm just going to grab the reins of the Brahmin and walk away.
Okay. So...
Take him to the house and we hide him under the bed.
Ow! Puts up a fight? Is he about to get flamed?
I rolled a 7 and an 8. So you go and grab the thing from him, and he's like, no, I was told I have to stay here and make sure that nothing crazy happens. And this is kind of crazy.
I reach over to touch Jimmy, and I tell him, if my hand touches you, I do not know what the consequences would be.
I was going to ask him to look into my good eye.
We could also do both. We can step on each other's toes.
Jimmy. Look at my good eye.
I love it enough to go with it. Like, no, okay, please don't touch me. He drops the rein and curls in a fetal position on the ground. I don't want to glow.
Just a glowing figure.
I don't want to glow.
So
Thank you, Jimmy.
Have a Brahmin.
Woohoo!
I'll never have cold pizza.
Wow, that was not the fight that I thought we were going to get into tonight.
I think it was a worthy endeavor.
Yeah.
To save a single life, an innocent, is well worth it.
I get to put a check mark next to that one.
Put a check in my Brahmin box.
I wrote down things to look for and things to do, and one of them was inquire about the Brahmin.
So, now that you have a Brahmin,
yes.
Where do you guys think you would go from here?
One of those settlements Buddy told me about.
Now we have to look for caps.
He did say that there was a settlement.
Well, I'm more interested in looking into
when the door is closed, Adam opens a window. We shall follow the next path of least resistance. Follow the Burning Man.
Burning Man. I forget the names of the places.
Good neighbor.
Westminster.
Yeah.
Good neighbor.
Good neighbor was drugs.
Yes.
MacMinster is
just caps in general.
Caps.
Yeah, let's go to MacMinster. That's where I would like to go. I like caps.
Alrighty.
Plus, it's got the name Mech in the title, so maybe they know something cool with the institute, right? Mech.
Yes, but they might also just be Mecca.
Mecca like a high, make a hiney ho.
Mecca like a high, Mecca. God, I hate you so much.
Hi, Zombie.
You made me do this. All right. So MacMinster is where we're going. So these little settlements are all within
Sorry, I forgot. Before we go, can I try to put an attachment on my gun? I ended up getting enough stuff.
Oh, you got enough stuff,
that.
eh?
Yeah.
It will take some time.
Okay, you know what? Whatever. It's not that big.
I don't think you have access to a workbench just yet.
Okay.
Yeah, I wasn't going to give you one.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, not right now.
We
You
kinda
have
get
to build
friendlier
some
with
trust.
the
Yeah, that's
vendors.
it.
They
You
all
got to
have
work up
workbenches.
some sort of rapport.
Yeah, but typically you can't use them until
ideally,
you've done
the
one or two
person that
requests.
has a weapon place would be the person you want to reach.
I want to find the Nuka-Cola guy.
Oh, the guy that sold it to me?
The one that's
Yeah, you want to get some
Jones.
rapport with that guy.
Yes,
I could do that.
Yeah.
So all these settlements, they're all we're in Diamond City here. All these things are right still within Boston. So we're not traveling outside through the wasteland. You're traveling through destroyed,
ruined streets and buildings and things.
And the safety of Diamond City is literally that, and then all of a sudden anybody could be in any of those buildings.
Mm-hmm. I think the next time we try to you go to intimidate somebody, you should put your gas mask on and then do the Bane voice.
I was thinking about doing it.
So here we go. So yeah, we may as well put we got 3 of us.
And
right, you were the NCR guy. Yeah. I always forget to pull out the dog.
Is this where we're coming in?
Yeah, we may as well.
I think this is picture worthy for the what is it called? The group.
Right. Dog up front.
Yeah, it's a big dog.
He's heavily armored now.
orange. I can't, like, you guys lucked out pretty well. He got exactly what he was looking for. And I feel like I didn't just give it to you either. Like, we had to legit roll. We did all the things. All right, so you guys are traveling through here. We're going to have Glitch/Gizmo do a perception and survival check.
I got perception and survival would be a 9. I got 0 successes.
0 successes. Okay.
Hey guys, we're all good.
You guys are traveling along.
What was the difficulty?
What's that?
What would have been that? Was it a difficulty 1? Thus Gizmo making it a difficulty 0, so we actually passed?
No, it would have been difficulty like 1 after yours. It was 2, but then Gizmo brings it down to 1.
Alright, fine.
Yeah, right. Die. So you're traveling. This is a new area. Nobody's been down this path before. Gizmo's very happy to smell all these new things. So he's just kind of smell this, and really excited for the walk that you're on. When all of a sudden, from around one of the corners of one of the dilapidated
a super mutant behemoth.
A swarm of behemoths. What?
Wow. When you attack them, they scatter out and then come back.
So from around the corner of a building,
Rad roach.
Comes some rat roaches. So these roaches come out from around the corner, scuttering about. Unfortunately, dog meat. Gizmo is in the front, and they are going to, like as he's trotting up forward, they actually attack Gizmo.
Because he has a defense of 9.
Away.
Check.
So I hit you. I got 2. The rad roaches hit twice, so I don't get APs when swarms hit. I get extra damage. So they did hit him, and they're going to go 2, 5 damage because that was a really nasty bite that they did. And
they roll 0s.
Not very well. So 3 damage. 3 physical. Oh, it's physical and radioactive damage.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Damn.
Well, he has, depending on where you hit, he has 3 physical.
Okay.
If the head, it's only 2, but the legs and torso are 3 because of the armor.
All right. Well, then let's find out where they bit him. They bit him in the arm, the left arm.
Okay. So we'll just. He does not have rad resistance.
Right.
So do I take? Was it 3 of each that it did, or is it? Okay, so he takes 3 rad damage
and radiation damage. Gonna get physical,
down to 6.
So rat roaches, swarm of rat roaches. There's 3 rat roaches in that swarm, and then from around the corner behind them comes 3 swarms of bloat flies and a rad scorpion. Oh, Bobblefans, you know it's getting serious when the interlude music changes. Our boys seem to have been ambushed by a group of radioactive bugs in the ruins of Old Boston. I bet they're sorely missing their super mutant companion at this point. What do you think? Can they fight their way out of this? Will they have to run away? You know what to do. You're going to have to tune in next week to find out. But in the meantime, please let us know what you think about this episode on whatever platform you're listening. If it's on Spotify, you can just let us know there. If you're listening on Podcast Chaser, you can let us know there. You can check us out on our Facebook page and post a comment to give us our thoughts there as well. And definitely check out our poll for this week, where we are asking if you agree with the group in heading to Meckminster, or if you think maybe they should have headed to Good Neighbor. Maybe you think they should have stayed in Diamond City. Which decision's the right decision? Is there a right decision? You often don't know until it's too late. You won't know until next week when you tune in to the Bobblehead Boys.